Yeah, boy.
So tonight I wanted to take a look at the crew that I'm making for the Humvee, and this is where I'm at so far. So we're gonna take a look at each of them. All right, we'll start right here in the middle. This is the biggest body that I use. You can see he's pretty heavily muscled. WWE Elite figure. The boots I painted, so they look more like work boots, that type of thing that they would wear, military outfit. One of the little things I really like is the way his thumb is kind of cupped, so he can like hold his belt. I mean, that's a nothing ridiculous thing, but I just really like the look of it. The head, all the gear is basically from McFarlane military figures. Same with the knee pads, the pistol and the holster. This rifle, yeah, this one's from McFarlane also. With this gear, when you cut it off, or in this case, you kind of rip it off the figure, there's no extra padding to it. So what I did was take some hockey tape and I cut like a chest armor and then glued that to it. The color happens to be really close, so I left it. I didn't do any more painting there. I also added a little knife, which wasn't on there before, and that's him. Then the latest one I worked on is with another WWE Elite figure, and I did want to mix it up. I didn't want to have everybody be the same nationality. This rifle, I believe, is from a middleman, and I'm not really going to leave it with him. Not sure what weapon to give him. I kind of think this guy's going to be the driver. My ideal goal is to get a 4-man team, so that each one would have a seat, and then if they're going into action, somebody can come out and mount the gun. Somebody come out the top gun and the back gun, and then you have the passenger, which has another 50 cal, and then the driver. Same thing with him. It's all McFarlane parts. This holster I actually like, and the pistol itself I like a lot better. It's a little beefier, it's larger than the other one, so I think it suits him a little bit better. With the belts, I went kind of like ragtag as far as what they looked like. This was a strap piece from a 1/6 figure. I literally just happened to have it lying around, and I'm like, put it to use, and it does work. And added some McFarlane pouches. This chest protector, the vest, I made again out of hockey tape, and these were from another McFarlane figure. It was the look I wanted. If I was a little better, I can get my sewing machine to work. I would have liked to have done some stitching on the vest. It would have made it look really nice, but it works for what I'm doing. And the thing I was really going for as far as uniform was the black t-shirts, jeans. It didn't really have to be any particular color. And this particular helmet, regardless what the head was. The side pouch I made, which I think came out pretty decent. So all in all, I'm very happy with him also. Then the final guy over here was this is the first one I made. This is a Star Trek Spock figure. And I just took, let's see here, I took the McFarlane hands, cut them. Took a really tiny Dremel, or actually it wasn't even a Dremel, it was a regular drill bit. I think like a 1/16 of an inch, so that this plugs right on. And now he's got really good articulation. And this is where I got the idea for taking the stuff, the pouches and stuff off the McFarlane figure. I didn't know they actually came off. I thought it was molded, and I played around with it and boiled the torso and managed to get it off. The backpack is also from a McFarlane figure. I would have preferred to go with a cloth backpack, but this does work and it does look good. And he would be like the rear gunner. And this particular rifle I really like. I think it's a really good looking piece. And I do like the way you could just kind of hang it over and let it just dangle there. His belt, again, very, very ragtag. This was from a different custom that I had made. Didn't really work out, so I just parted it out. So the colors and stuff don't have to be any particular uniform. There's no, you know, again, I just went for the black t-shirt, helmet, and jeans. I do plan on doing a fourth figure. I do not have any more bits. I don't have any of these parts left, so I have to look into winning an auction and taking it from there. But that would be the fourth man still to come. But I thought I had these three far enough along and they look good, so I figured I would share them and just do a video on them tonight. So I do think they go with the Humvee. And it's not necessarily that these guys have to stay with it. It was just the idea if I'm going to display it, I would put them in it just to have it occupied. I mean, there's no point in making a vehicle and not have anybody driving it or, you know, sitting passenger or anything like that. So that's what I got for you. Hope everybody's having a great weekend, and I will catch you later.
Bye. Keep watching for the next video. Come back soon. Bye.